understandable English podcast.
Learn English the easy way.
I swear, Jessica, I tried to make friends at the gym today, and I think I completely forgot how humans work. Like I was just standing there with a dumbbell thinking, okay, just be normal. Just figure something out. But my brain chose chaos instead.
You were at the gym again before sunrise, weren't you? That already sounds like your first problem of the day. What happened this time?
I walked in, tried to act casual, and then I realized I have no idea how to start a conversation without sounding like I'm selling something. I think I ran into a problem the moment I said nice weather to someone holding a protein shake indoors.
That's actually kind of funny, but also very you. And this is the understandable English podcast moment where we admit social life can feel weird sometimes. If this sounds familiar, tell us in the comments because I think a lot of people feel the same.
Yes, exactly. And I was trying to figure something out the whole time. Like, what's the secret code for gym friendships? Do you just spot someone and suddenly you're best friends?
It doesn't work like that. Most friendships take time. People are focused on their routines, so small steps matter more than big moments.
But then I tried to reach out to this guy on the treadmill, and I said something like, "Hey, do you come here often?" And then immediately regretted my entire personality.
That line is basically a classic, awkward moment. But reaching out is actually the right idea. It just needs to feel more natural, less intense.
He actually laughed, though, and we kind of hit it off for like 30 seconds, until I accidentally asked him if he lifts emotions too, because I was thinking about something else entirely.
Okay, that sentence makes no sense, but I understand what you were trying to say. And this is important to keep in mind. Hitting it off doesn't have to be deep or perfect. Sometimes it's just a small shared laugh.
I feel like I have trouble with that balance. Like I either say nothing or I say too much and scare people.
A lot of adults feel that way. We don't get as many natural chances to practice social skills like we did in school.
That's true, and I guess it turns out that making friends is less about big moments and more about tiny repeated interactions, which is honestly disappointing for my dramatic personality.
It's not disappointing, it's just slower. And slower things are usually more stable.
Also, I'm realizing I need to get used to the idea that not every conversation will become a friendship instantly. That part is hard for me.
That awareness is already progress. Most people expect instant connection, but real connection builds quietly.
Wait, can I just say something? I feel like I'm learning social skills and English at the same time on this podcast, which is kind of stressful, but also helpful.
That's actually a good moment for listeners, too. If you're practicing English while thinking about real-life situations like this, try writing one sentence about your own day in the comments. It helps more than you think.
So today I learned that gyms are basically emotional puzzle rooms, where you try to figure something out while holding heavy objects.
That is one way to describe it, yes. But also, you did something important. You didn't avoid people completely.
I think my biggest issue is I expect friendships to just happen, like magic. But it's more like building a habit, right?
Exactly. And habits take repetition. You see the same people, you slowly get used to them, and then conversations become easier.
I really struggle with that getting used to people stage. It feels like my brain resets every time I see someone.
That's normal when you don't have a consistent social environment. Adults often lose that built-in repetition.
I also think I need to keep in mind that not everyone is open to talking at every moment. I sometimes forget that.
Yes, timing matters a lot. People might be tired, focused, or just in their own space.
Honestly, today made me think about how lonely adult life can feel sometimes. Like you're surrounded by people but still kind of disconnected.
That's a real feeling, and it's more common than people admit. But connection is still possible, just slower to build.
I guess I'm trying to figure something out again, but this time it's not the gym machine, it's people.
And people are always the harder system to understand.
If you're listening and you've ever tried to make a friend as an adult and felt awkward, Just know I'm right there with you in spirit. Probably saying the wrong thing again.
And if you're listening while commuting or cooking, this is actually a good time to reflect on your own social habits. Small awareness can change a lot over time.
I think I used to believe friendship was just about meeting the right person. Now I think it's more about showing up repeatedly without overthinking it.
That's a healthy shift. And also, communication doesn't have to be perfect English. It just has to be clear enough to connect.
Okay, I feel like we accidentally became wise for a second, which makes me uncomfortable.
We can balance it with something simple. Let's quickly go over some phrases we use today because I think they came up naturally.
Oh yes, like figure something out, which is basically my entire life at this point, especially in gyms and social situations.
And run into a problem, which you definitely did when you started talking to people without a plan.
Reach out is another one. I did that even if it was a bit messy.
And hit it off even if it lasted only a few seconds.
Don't forget keep in mind, because I think I need that reminder every 5 minutes of my life.
Also, have trouble with, which describes your social confidence today pretty accurately.
And get used to, which I am slowly trying to do with adult friendships.
And finally, it turns out that, which we used when we realized friendship is more about time than instant connection.
So basically my brain today was like, figure something out, run into a problem, reach out, hit it off, keep in mind everything, have trouble with reality, and try to get used to being a normal human.
That's actually a perfect summary of your day, in a very chaotic order.
I think I'm getting better at this, though. Slowly. Like I'm not fixing everything, but I'm not avoiding it either.
And that's enough for today. You don't need to solve social life in one gym visit.
Yeah, I think I'll just go back tomorrow and try not to overthink every conversation I have.
That sounds like a good plan. We'll leave it here for today. Thanks for spending time with us on the Understandable English podcast.
Okay, but real quick, I went to the gym trying to figure something out, ran into a problem with small talk, tried to reach out and hit it off, kept in mind all your advice, had trouble with sounding normal, got used to awkward silence, and it turns out that I survived. Which is honestly a win for me.
I mean, that was chaotic, but technically correct. I'll accept it.
I feel like that's the most adult friendship summary ever. And also, I need coffee.
Go get your coffee.
And maybe say hi to one person tomorrow, just one.
I will. And to all our listeners, thanks for joining us today. Don't forget to practice those phrases in your own conversations this week.
Yeah, keep practicing and see you next time.
Bye, everyone.